everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple from ZOMG here, and today we're playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today we are once again back on my new device. So let me know how you think. Do you prefer it? Do you think it's worse? Let me know your opinion. I still want to know it. Hopefully the whole microphone issue from last time should have been fixed. I basically did a bad job and the microphone got unplugged weirdly and it didn't go well. So hopefully that's fixed now. If not, that really sucks, but hopefully it has been. So today we are doing the Uncommon Only Challenge, which Sam doesn't show you anything because she literally has nothing equipped, but we have Sai here, Princess Bubblegum, Super Monkey, Warrior Bubblegum, Plain Princess, C4 Charlie, Marceline, Commander Cassie, which is still pretty basic. I can't punch trinket. Yeah, so we don't have too much. There are definitely a lot more common trinkets, and now we have access to weapons as opposed to, uncommon trinkets, and now we have access to weapons as opposed to commons, but we still don't have nearly as many as you would normally. So let's get into this. Yeah. One idea I did like a whole. Oh wow, this looks different. This is weird. Okay, this is also gonna take some getting used to because of the whole like. Let's get seriously. Let me know because this is very different. It's gonna take some getting used to me, and I'm sure you too. Oh man, like this is so. This is so weird. I guess Flame Princess here. Basic Flame Princess has so many of the rings. But yeah, so the Rings of Power. My idea is to do sort of like a, sort of like Thanos slash, not Mandalorian, what's his face? He's an Iron Man villain. He's like these 10 Rings of Power. I think it starts with M. Yeah, I don't remember his name. I'm sure a lot of you know who I'm talking about. That dude, the 10 Rings of Power thing. So I believe there's only 6 rings in this game, but it could be fun to do something like that, sort of like Infinity Stone Rings of Power type challenge. I think that could be pretty fun. Whether you use 5 Rings of Power and then 1 weapon, or however we end up doing that, I feel like that's going to be fun. So let me know if that sounds good to you guys, because that sounds like it could be really fun. Man, this is weird, seeing all these weird like effects on them, because a lot of these trinkets I honestly never used. Because you sort of skip past a lot of the stage, especially with uncommons. Some of them were pretty good, but a lot of them, you don't really use that much. The power wings, I remember, especially the power wing of strength, because it knocks back balloons, was so good. You're probably noticing it here where they're getting knocked back. I believe I have one equipped to Flame Princess, and I think one to Super Monkey, but it might be Sai. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. So I'm feeling much more confident now that we have uncommon trinkets and weapons. Still don't know if we're going to win, but much more confident. Though obviously a lot of that confidence is gone, since this is just even just the tiniest bits of differences and things make it very weird. I don't know about you guys, but when you get a new device and things, it's a little weird, getting used to the various sizes. Especially since I'm still switching back to various devices and things. Since they're such different sizes, it definitely feels a little weird, but it's pretty cool. I'm gonna go Sai now because I don't want to forget about Purple Bloons like I've done a number of times, and I'm pretty sure I did at least once during the Common Challenge. So Sai, you can go over here. Oh yeah, he has the horsey soap. Horsey soap, I remember. It's the pink like bubbles on the ground because it decamos. It basically acts like Dr. Monkey's whole effect, and it's just a trinket that you can equip to pretty much any character you want. And well, it's really, really good because it works quite well, and I think we even have 2 of them. I think there's one on Super Monkey too. With 2 of them and stuff like that, it's a really effective decamo. Like a really, really effective decamo. But anyways, that's not that important. Let's just keep on going. I think that's probably it for Sai. I'll just get the homing seeking shurikens. That's pretty important. And then Fire Burst, because Fire Burst, let's face it, super broken. I honestly think I'll probably go straight. Actually, nah, let's try to afford Super Monkey. Get his, go for the discount. I'm going to try it one more time. And then I think I might go for the ability for Flame Princess. Just go all the way and have that powerful ability to use if we're a little stuck, if things aren't going super good. Which I think is more than likely to happen. So, you know, it'll be pretty good. I do like this though. This is so fun going back through each stage of trinkets and weapons. Obviously, it's not quite realistic as it's like completely replaying the game, because first of all, I have higher level heroes, but also you'd be using a mixture. You wouldn't automatically, okay, now no more commons. You'd still be using commons and uncommons, and potentially even rares once you start getting those. So it's not quite the same, but it is nice to get to essentially just going back to the beginning. You're like, oh wow, I'm using different trinkets. Was that button always there, or is this different now? I feel like this is different. But yeah, so I don't know, it's pretty cool. I honestly really recommend doing something like this because it's really awesome to be trying it again. You get to see different stages of the game. Some people are always like, oh yeah, you should restart the game every once in a while. I don't really like doing that, but it is fun, something like this. I definitely see the appeal. You're just trying it again. It's more like you were starting from the beginning again, but not quite the same. You don't necessarily have to make a new account or anything. You can just start over. Which is kind of like BP6, where you can turn off monkey numbers. It's pretty nice. You have your advantages, but you can still, it's still an option. You can choose to use them, or you can choose not to. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. One complaint I do have currently, this is relating to the switch to the new device, is that Battle Cats, the game that I did play for a little while, I'm not playing on the channel, but I still am playing it. Well, bleh, it's not meant to have two accounts, the same account on two separate devices, so it's freaking out on me, and I had to send an email to tech support, which is not fun. No one likes to send emails to tech support. It has to happen a lot of the time, but it's not a fun thing to do, so I have to wait on a response for that. Until then, I don't have access to the game, which very much so sucks. But what can you do? Hopefully everything will turn out okay. If not, that really sucks, and that would suck. That happens sometimes, though. Sometimes things don't go well. But you have to have faith that tech support can handle it. I don't know, tech support's pretty good for most games. They're generally quite effective at doing their job. Because, I mean, a lot of games, especially something like this game, for example, there's accounts and that stuff. They have access to all of the accounts. They can just be like, oh, well, you want this account on a new device? Obviously, this game it's better because they literally have the account. You just log in. It's a lot simpler. Battlecat system has more flaws because it uses a number code, which, well, it's pretty easy to steal a code. A little bit harder to steal, like, an email and password and all that stuff, so, you know, it's a little bit worse. Oh, we're already on Moabs, aren't we? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Or are we doomed? Are we good? Are we doomed? Are we good? Are we doomed? Are we good? Are we doomed? If we beat this, I think we get the ability. We did beat it. Ability's up. We have our life. That will be our speed. I'm gonna get that ability, get some buffs and support. It'll be good. And we do have this nuke ability to use whenever we need it. This is good. And I'm just now realizing how slow PB is firing. It feels very, very strange. Because I'm used to having her with, like, liquefy and all those Baker Shot and all that stuff, and she attacks so much faster. It's a little strange, I'm not gonna lie. But it's definitely cool. This is going so much better. You really do notice a difference. The common trinkets have a lot more uniqueness. I find, especially commons and rares, they're still a lot of the time used really late game because they're a lot more unique. Super rares and epics are generally more similar. Epics are usually just better versions of other... That's a lot of lag. What's with all the lag? That's not a good sign. Why is there so much lag? Am I doing something weird? This isn't good. I'm starting to get a little scared because that's a lot of lag. We're not even doing anything all that crazy. What's going to happen when I activate these abilities? I don't know, I'm scared. Hopefully that's just a random thing. Something going weird. Activate ability. Demon. Fire monster. Ooh, one of you guys did give a good suggestion as well to do evil class, which I mean, I still might do. Unfortunately, I kind of did something similar with the whole, like, transformation challenge, because a lot of the evil transformations, like, the marking is bad. Fire elemental, which I'm going to consider evil. It might not be, but I'm going to consider evil. So, I still might do something like that. Could be fun, yeah. So we have, like, the Rings of Power challenge. We have the evil challenge. Abilities, or not abilities only. That could be cool, too, but powers only. That'll happen one of these days. I keep saying it will. It will, probably, eventually. Maybe. This is going pretty well, though. Can we actually do this? I was sort of expecting uncommons to be the ones that would be like, oh yeah, uncommon, yeah, we're good. I don't know, BFBs are going pretty easy, but ZOMGs are going to be a whole other thing. We're going to have Soda and soon. That's going to be very powerful. Then we can probably get some more upgrades for, I feel like the next bet's probably to go for C4 Charlie. I feel like C4 Charlie with his ability is going to be useful for potentially ZOMG or Bad Balloon. So we'll probably go for his mob. For the time being, though, I do want to get Soda and Mints. It's a really powerful ability. I would like to have access to it. The one thing I will say is the graphics, maybe this is just me that notices it. To me, on my end, the graphics look better. which is weird, because it seemed like it was lagging a bit earlier. But the game itself feels way smoother, like it looks nicer and cleaner and that stuff. Maybe that's just because I don't have like a screen protector or anything like that yet, so that has effects, I guess, but it's definitely cool. A little bit weird, but a little cool. Yeah, I don't know. We're still in the testing phase. This is still only day 2 or whatever, so I still very much so want your feedback on, hey, do you like this? Is there something you want me to try to change? Because obviously, I don't have a ton of options, but there are things I can alter to a degree, I believe. Okay, ZOMG time. This is not going to go well. Spam the abilities, hope things go okay. If they don't, then we're in trouble. I could totally see us dying to the ZOMG now, and then rare only we like beat the ZOMG and then struggle against the bad balloon, and then super rare or epic we actually win. I could see that being the case, totally. But let's see, how are we doing, ZOMG? We are not beating you. We have like, okay, here's last minute option. Succeed, please, please succeed. Oh no. Will we get this ability again? It's full map range. So we're not Doom, even though it's out of range. It's not going to kill them all, though. It's not going to last long enough, and we're dead. That really sucked, because that was somewhat close. Leaving and talking to mobs? No. Well, that was a lot closer. We still did tremendously better with uncommons than commons. But that still sucked quite a bit. That did better, but at the same time, that really didn't do all that well. I don't know, that was weird. Is there something else I could have done differently? I don't know. We could have gone for the Mob Assassin ability. That might have worked better. So I'm not sure. I probably could have sold... Oh, I should have continued. Because I probably could have sold to get the ability straight away. That probably would have been better. But I don't know. That was a little iffy. Uncommon Trinkets, you did a good job. You were significantly better than, well... Common Trinkets, you did much better. Common Trinkets struggled against like the early 40s, 45, those rounds. With Uncommon Trinkets only in weapons, we were able to make it all the way up to the ZOMG, and probably could have beaten it if I did that a little bit better. But there was no way we were going much further than that. These were literally our best towers. There's obviously still upgrades we get, but nothing really that would be enough of a difference, that would make enough of a difference for us to, well, win. But that was still pretty cool. A lot of these trinkets, I'm going to point out a couple trinkets that I think made the biggest difference. Come on, Flame Princess. The one I will notice, this is the one I was talking about, the Powering of Strength. Bloons hit by attacks or knocked back a short distance. This adds up a lot. Like, it's really noticeable against Bloons, especially if you have lots of attacks. I know I used to equip it to Finn. Super good. I guess these are sort of some tips for people that are at this stage of the game where they are using uncommons. At this point, James is lucky 0.5% chance to do double damage. You may see me using this for Ultra Box, and that's because when a tower starts doing over 20 damage, this is better than doing increased damage. 5% chance to do double damage. It's a pretty significant increase, especially when all that many damage increasing things. It's really good. A couple other noticing ones. Ring of Poison. I always, honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm pretty sure I forgot this existed when I played this stage of the game. For 3 seconds. But yeah, honestly, looking at these. Powering of Pierce. There is, I believe this one's a range. Yes, which looks more like a bracelet to me, but whatever, I guess it still is a ring. Then there wasn't there a speed one? No, there wasn't. And then the one that we don't have here, because it's a rare, is this, which I have 4 of, the Powering of Damage, which is a less cool name, but it looks pretty cool. Let me know, do you think it would be cool to do a whole, like, powering challenge? I feel like that could be cool. Let me know. Let me know how this turned out, because obviously this is the first video with the new device for this game. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider giving the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribing to the Purple Elephant Squad. It makes my day super nice, and I really do appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!